And there'll be more news throughout the evening on that story on CFAX, page 298. Well, now on to our programmes continue with Smith & Jones.
Smith and Jones are here again, those two very amusing men. They'll set you laughing, ho, 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 with their Merry Christmas show. They make a jolly and half a joke, the sunny thumpsters, men and boys. So switch off your wirelesses and grab at those, because here they come, Smith and Jones. Here they come, Smith and Jones, and they go together like tea and scones. They'll make you laugh because they're so gay, they'll chase those winter clouds away. They'll make you happy, they'll make you grin, so viewers, I want you to begin. Remove the receivers from your telephones, it's Christmas time with Smith and Jones.
Who was that? I've no idea. All right. Here we are. Bet you feel better after a nice cup of tea, eh? About the rehearsal. Now, it wasn't really your fault, but I'm just trying to tell her, Tom. Okay, fine. It wasn't really your fault, but Tom thinks it'd be a nice idea if you left out all that stuff about the Commonwealth. Okay. We don't bore the knickers off everybody, do we? Yeah. Okay, right, we're just waiting for a line. Okay, everybody, don't break it up. Yeah. I don't know. I think it must be the dogs, yeah. Looking forward to Christmas, are you? Oh, shh. Yeah. Okay, where? Oh, I see, yeah. How's that? Well, just getting a bit of flare off the tiara there. Where? Oh, I see. Julie? Makeup. Can you try and do something about the bags under the eyes there?
Aren't you lovely? That's it. There, that's better. You look just like you do on the stamp.
Here we go, everybody. Rolling up. Do you want to go to the toilet? Can't teach an old trooper like you anything, can we? Okay, here we go. 10, 9, 8. Not too la-di-da. 5, 4, 3. Oh, look, hold it. I can see I'm going to have a bit of trouble with you, aren't I?
And tonight, would you like to lock 'em up and throw away the key? Then join some of Fleet Street's finest as they play Bigotry!
Hello, good evening, and why don't you get a shovel in your hand and do a decent day's work, you lazy sod? Welcome welcome to bigotry, and straight away, let's meet our regular panel of bigots who are ready to blow off in public. First of all, we go to the man of reason himself. Yes, it's plain talking Mr. Larry Smut.
I'm no sexist, but let's face it, it's no coincidence that most brain surgeons are men.
Yes. Absolutely. Larry is chairman of the Equal Opportunities Commission. Also, he's publisher of Big Tits Monthly. Next to him is Pastor Jock McNugget.
Hi, good evening, good
Who is moderator of the Moral Majority Church in Scotland and also columnist on the Sunday Shag.
Nuke the Vatican!
Broad-minded as the next man.
Yes, not difficult. As the next man is George Byers.
Why, oh, why?
Who is bonkers. Now, the rules of the game are really quite simple, as indeed are all rules if people would just stick to them and start shouldering their responsibility. Good. Now, points are given for predictability, insensitivity, and big blue veins throbbing at the temple. And, remember, minorities everywhere.
It's only a bit of fun, isn't it?
Absolutely. Right, here we go. Jock, look carefully at this picture of a nurse.
I don't call them nurses myself. I don't call them nurses. Angels, I call them.
I don't call them angels. Saints. Saints, I call them. Saints.
Well, I don't call them saints. I don't call them saints. I call them overpaid whingers who should get back to their bed patterns.
Hang the pushers!
I blame the parents.
Hang the parents!
Absolutely inspired ranting from all three of our nutcases there. It's on to the next round. Fingers on the buzzers, please. What am I describing here? They are...
The BBC.
No.
A bunch of bisexual social workers who are trying to undermine the very fabric of society.
Well, I just said that, for heaven's sake.
I'm sorry. You are both so wide of the mark that I'd like to give it to you, but no. It's full question to Pastor Jock. No conferring, please. What am I describing here? They're a national disgrace, a crying shame, and they shouldn't be allowed.
Tesco's.
This isn't non-smoking do-gooders in pantyhose, is it?
The Lord wept his buttocks off for 6 years!
No.
I'd just like to say that the naked body of an attractive young woman is nothing to be ashamed of.
I'm so sorry, you are all so close, but I'm afraid the answer I've got on the card to the question who is a national disgrace, a crying shame and shouldn't be allowed is, of course, everybody except me. Now it's on to our next round, which is called What's My Line and What's It Got to Do With You Anyway, You Toffee-Nosed Nosy Parker? It's Blinkers On panel. Now, every week, an ordinary member of the great British public is invited
He's a work-shy layabout.
Yes, absolutely right. Very good, and indeed, aren't they all? And now it's on to the next round, which is called Just a Pea Brain. That's 60 seconds on a chosen topic with as much irrelevancy, hesitancy, and repetition as you can manage. And Larry, to get you off to a good start, here's a picture of Ben Elton.
You see, I like Iranians as people, don't get me wrong. But what we're talking about here is individual freedom. The freedom to spend your own money exactly the way you wish. And it's an absolute definite fact that women do have smaller brains.
George. Deviation.
What about it?
He hasn't mentioned it.
No, let's please not get down to personal abuse. And next, finally, who, and I quote, earns far too much money for sitting around all day long on his fat bum doing bugger all?
Yeah!
Yes, thank you, and good night.
Be fair, be honest. Let's crack me up. Hello, my little fat friend. Oh, hey. Yeah. Oh, hello, my big fat friend. Well, you can't see the joint. You can't see the joint. Incredible.
No, well, you shouldn't. No, that's my own hair.
He said that without moving his lips.
No, I didn't. You see, my lips are moving. Yeah. Look, I'm really sorry. Excuse me. I'm sorry about this. Sorry, excuse me. Sorry. Look, I'm sorry, Mel, but I mean, look. No, honestly, I think this is very clever, very
It's very funny.
Yeah.
It's very observed. But I can't help thinking that 2 or 300 million viewers have probably seen this before somewhere.
Yeah,
Do you
Griff,
think
this is our Christmas special.
Yeah, well, it's our Christmas special. I was thinking. Not, yeah.
But you can't have a Christmas special without a bit of what?
What, a Spike Milligan impersonation?
No. I've got a guest lined up in a minute.
Oh, have you? Oh, right. I'm sorry. Oh, let me guess. What, is it Andre Preview, is it?
Who?
We got Angela Ripoff?
No.
Harold Wilson? What have we got?
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome the very lovely and talented... Just come on. The very talented... And here she is! Hey!
Who's this?
Who is this?
Who is this? Yeah.
Who is this? Who are you?
I'm sorry. Should I know Sheila at all then?
Well, you don't watch Brookside.
Not if I can help it. No. I'm sorry. You're a regular on Brookside.
Well,
are you?
not exactly. She
No.
was a regular.
Yes.
In the one episode that she was in.
3rd of February 1980.
That's right. Yes,
I missed
fantastic.
that. I'm sorry.
Fantastic.
I'm sorry.
She was brilliant. She was the star of the show.
Was she?
Lady in Newsagent, Sheila Dreadlocks.
Fine.
Stand back. Stand back. Wait. Stand back, my fine fat friend.
Yes, all right.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for the one and only, the fabulously talented Miss Sheila Horlicks.
A Woman's Weekly and a Son, please.
You can't say further than that. What do you think of its offer?
It's deeply embarrassing.
Do you want the mouthful
No,
of it?
No, just forget it. Hop.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a real paper bag and an imaginary egg.
Good evening. Tonight on Health Today, I'm talking to Professor Arnold Muirhead, who's the Chief Lecturer in Dentistry at Suffolk University and the spokesperson for the British Dental Association.
Good evening.
Professor, tartar. It's a load of bollocks to sell more toothpaste.
Yes, it is.
Good night.
Hello, Tommy.
Father Flanagan. Father.
Fortitude, my son, fortitude.
Father. I'm innocent.
I know.
Why are they going to execute me when I've done nothing wrong?
Well, because it's Christmas, my son.
I thought Christmas was a time for goodwill to all.
Well, yes, it is. But not for turkeys.
It's so unfair, it's so unjust. I mean, one minute you're running around in the farmyard with the tortoises and the goats and the donkeys, and the next you're condemned to die.
Courage, my son, have courage. Just remember, Tommy, that every living thing is just a part of the great food chain.
Where do I stand in this great food chain?
Well, as a turkey, you'll stand somewhere between the roast potatoes and the carrots.
Isn't there any hope for me, Father? Isn't there any hope? I don't want to die. I'm too young.
And beautiful.
What?
No.
Father, will it be quick?
Well, it'll be about 4 hours at gas mark 4.
The execution.
Yes. No, right.
Tell me what happens.
Well, first of all, they'll wring your neck. And then they'll chop off your head. And after that, you'll be plucked.
I'll be well and truly knackered by then, I bet.
Calm yourself, Tommy, calm yourself. I can see you're upset.
Of course I'm upset.
But it's not the end of the world. In a few minutes, you'll be with the saints in heaven.
You mean there are turkeys in heaven?
But of course they are. They celebrate Christmas up there, you know.
Well, that's it then.
Yeah.
Another year gone by.
Yeah.
Another year over. And what have you done? Another year over. And a new one beginning.
What, is your birthday again or what?
No, it's New Year's Day coming up. New Year, obviously.
yeah. When's that then?
January the 1st. Of course.
Well, no, it was that last year, wasn't it?
Well, New Year's Day's always January the 1st, isn't it?
Oh, well, it's not if you're Chinese, is it?
Well, not if you're Chinese,
no,
obviously.
You have a different New Year, don't you?
That's right, yeah.
When did I have that?
August Bank Holiday.
Did I?
Yeah. Do you remember that? Do you remember that bloke used to drink in a Green Man? The called Han something. He was half Chinese and half Jewish.
And Lee Cohen.
That's the one. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's right. The Chinese Jewish accountant. That's right. Yeah. Because he could celebrate all the New Years going.
That's right. Yeah. I mean, he had them. He had the ordinary New Year, didn't he? Then he had the Chinese New Year. Then he had the Jewish New Year.
He had the financial New Year.
Yeah. No wonder he's pissed out of his mind after. He was half Jewish, half Chinese, and half cut, wasn't he? Yeah.
New Year, mate, makes me miserable.
Does it? Was it?
It's the time. It's time slipping away from us. Time passing us by. Time's winged chariot. Time runneth like a stream. Time, my lord, doth have as back a wallet. Time.
Well, didn't you get that what you wanted for Christmas then?
No, I didn't, as it happens. But it's that time of year when you think, what have I done? Yeah. Where am I going?
Yeah, I know. We're always booking too early for our holidays.
No, I'm not talking about holidays. I'm not talking about holidays. I'm talking about life here.
Oh, life, yeah.
When you look up at the stars, way up there, and you don't make you think, doesn't it?
Yeah, it makes me think I'll get that hole in my roof mended. I see the stars up there.
I'll tell you what.
What's that? Yeah.
Makes me feel small.
Does it? That's a novelty, isn't it?
Mate, you just think that like you're one little person on Earth, and Earth is floating around in a huge space, a void, a universal voidal space. I mean, you're just a speck.
Yeah. Well, so you.
I know.
We're a pair of specks.
Humbling.
Oh, it is. Yeah, humbling. Yeah.
Humbling. I mean, just to think that like this year, I'll be halfway through my allotted 3 school years and 10.
Never. You're not 42, are you?
No, I'm saying I'll be halfway through my allotted span, and I just want things to improve. I want to get things better before I go completely downhill.
Yeah, well, don't be like that.
Well, you must be the same. There must be things in your life you want to improve, aren't there?
No, not really. I'm quite content.
What about your wife, eh? Yeah, now is she content with you?
Whoa, how can you tell? She hasn't spoken to me for 2 years. 2 years.
Well, yeah. How's the old sex life?
The old sex life?
I mean,
it's all right, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
Is it active? You know, is it?
Well, it's normal, isn't it? I should think probably it's about 4 or 5 times a year. I should think.
What, every year?
Yeah.
What about the last 2 years when you haven't been talking?
Well, we've never talked about it. We're not perverts, I'm
saying.
Yeah.
No, obviously I'm not talking about, the foreplay, for the foreplay.
No, we haven't had that. There's just the two of us.
I'm talking about the little endearments, the little cuddling and the canoodling and all that, you know.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't bother with all that malarkey. Unless she wakes up.
Here it is at last, the event we've all been waiting for. Yes, it's the big Christmas sale at Tony's Kebab House. Kebabs reduced to clear. We must be mad. 30% of all Tara Masalata. Twice many dolmadis past the sell-by date, and 4 tons of pita bread must go. We're literally giving away gallons of hummus with every purchase. It's a monster. Don't miss the sale. Starting Monday, January the 11th, or just as soon as the Anastasi family get back from their holiday in Famagusta.
As you can see, the bullet entered the victim's neck, just above the 3rd vertebra, severing the spinal cord, puncturing the jugular, causing severe loss of blood and eventual death. All right, what do you fancy now? I've got the Halifax bludgeoning pile up on the M72. Dartmoor orgies, a good car chase. We had that last night, didn't we? What do you fancy? Pile up.
This Christmas, the RSPCA would like you to think twice before buying a pet as a present. The novelty can wear off. Boxing Day. You know, Mel, it's funny to think, there's all this changing, hectic world. A little bit of tradition still lingers on, isn't it, you know? I mean, a chance for the family and loved ones to get together around the tree and watch the snow falling outside, and that's what Christmas means to me. Home.
You're off to Lanzarote again, are you?
I don't want to stick around at home.
No.
So it's nice to be here tonight, isn't it? Just the two of us. Away from the hurly-burly of the studio. Merry Christmas.
Look, I thought we said...
Well, I know what we said, but I just happened to see this and I thought, you know...
yeah.
I thought that is smudgy.
Yeah, look,
And well, just think of it as a...
as a present, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is what we said we weren't going to buy each other, you remember?
Yeah, well, aren't you going to open it?
Is it really from Asper's? Oh, God. Gold cigar cutter, that's fantastic. Such a lot of thought's gone into that. Well, all I can say is thanks. Suppose it's my turn now, isn't it?
Oh, no.
Oh, no, it's it. Yeah, take a fiver. Buy yourself something something nice. Maybe something for the kids as well. Yeah.
Oh, thanks, man. Oh, thanks. That's really lovely. Yeah, I'll go down to Sotheby's and get myself the Mappa Mundi. No, really, honestly, I wouldn't want you to go short over Christmas. Please, don't
look, Griff, okay, look, I'm embarrassed, all right? I haven't brought you a present. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all right. It's okay.
But I must say that I am really touched by the lengths that you have gone to make me look a complete and utter dildo in front of millions of people.
Honestly, it was no trouble.
I mean, we actually categorically said no presents.
Well,
right?
it's just a social code.
What do you mean a social code? My arse. What's the point of actually saying we're not going to buy each other any presents and then we both rush out and buy each other presents?
Well, I did. You didn't.
Oh, well, I'm very sorry. God, slash the wrist. Take a couple of pints of my blood. I mean, I am sorry. Take your bloody...
But I don't want it. It's a gift.
No, I wouldn't want it now.
Well, I don't want it.
Just take that.
I don't want it. Oh, for heaven's sake, what are we doing? Hey, this is crazy. Come on.
I know.
Oh, God, I mean, this is Christmas.
I know,
Right? I mean, what's the point? It's only a silly little thing. I mean, what does it matter?
Good evening, and here is your local regional news. Kevin Sandler, the man police have been hunting for 12 years, was finally catched this afternoon after a 9-hour siege in his girlfriend's house. Sandler was apprehended due to the bravery of PC Andrew Dayton, who creeped into the house and managed to... crept into the house unnoticed and managed to surprise Sandler in the back bedroom. PC Dayton immediately de-armified Sandler. That should be disarmed, shouldn't it? Disarmed Sandler, and he was then taken to Scotland Yard for questioning. Superintendent Lockhart, in charge of the case, said it was one of the trickiest and difficultest jobs he has ever done. Both Sandler and, as well, his girlfriend, too, 24-year-old Kathy Jordan, has been doing bad thing for many times. And this is wherefore Sandler and his girly police say they been hunted by them police when they ain't done nothing. I don't care if John Bertie's writing it all himself these days.
What about a football?
Yeah, well, I don't call it football, I call it puffball.
Toilet.
Bobby Robson.
Bobby Bollocks.
Bobby Toilet.
Bobby Puffson.
Yeah. Football, foot bollocks.
Yeah. Who invented it?
We did. We
used to have the best inventions in the world.
In the world!
Soccer. Toilets. We invented the toilet.
We did, yeah.
What do we invent now?
Bollocks.
We couldn't invent bollocks. Our inventors aren't good enough to invent bollocks.
Yeah.
These days they invent the bollocks, the Japanese will pinch them.
Japan's a toilet,
Japan is a transistorised Kazi.
Yeah.
Well, at least they sell their bollocks more than the English puff exporters can do.
They're the best bollocks in the world.
British trade figures, British toilet figures, I call them.
Who invented English?
Who invented the bollocking bollocks of an English language? We did.
And then what happens?
Everybody else nicks it.
Yeah, the best toilet bollocking language in a bollocking toilet world.
Used to be.
I don't call it English literature no more. I call it bollocks.
Right. If you'd like to take her right hand in yours. That's right. And repeat after me. I call upon these persons.
I call upon these persons.
Here present.
Here present.
To witness.
To witness.
That.
That.
I.
Hugh.
John. McPartland.
Do.
Take.
The.
And.
Je.
La.
Jackson.
To be my lawful wedded wife.
To be my lawful wedded wife.
To
have.
And
Look, I want
to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poor, in sickness and health, for love and cherish, to death us do part.
Follow that star.
Hey, Joseph, you know what I mean? It's just too many. I can't see. Joseph,
What?
I'm tired. You know what I mean? I am so tired. It's what with the and all the we can't. You know.
Oh, kid, hey, it's cool, it's cool. Let's go on to this place.
Hey, buddy, shut the goddamn door.
I'll tell you. I want to start something.
This is true, okay?
Okay.
So, this rabbit, okay? This rabbit muscles up to the guy behind the bar, right?
Excuse me, man. You got a room for the night?
Are you kidding? Do I have a room?
Hey, but my fiancée is heavy with child.
Hey, can you read?
Just a room out the back, a manger, some straw, you know, rude hut, anything.
You want the honeymoon suite? Yeah, sure. But you don't mind me saying so, buddy, looks a little late for a honeymoon. You know what I mean?
Hey, begat you, man. Begat you.
No, you don't beget me. No, I beget you. You beget you. Okay, man.
Hey, what's the matter with you? Lighten up. It's Christmas Eve.
Yeah. What are you talking about, Christmas Eve? You crazy?
Joseph! I think my time's come.
Yeah, well, I gotta go now, Mary. Yeah, well, Mary, look at these hands, right? I mean, these are carpenter's hands, right? I mean, shoes I can make, and not shoes. No, shelves. I can make shelves, joinery, fitted kitchen. I'm happy to do, but children, babies. I mean, I'm not equipped.
I knew it. Nice Jewish girl like me. I should have married a doctor, like my mama said.
No, listen, I'll see what I can do.
Yeah.
So the guy says to the rat, hey, I need piping hot water, lots of it, and plenty of clean towels.
Why?
I want to wash that car out the back there. It's really dirty.
My car? Your fiance's having a baby? You don't want to be there at the birth?
Why should I? Wasn't there at the conception.
Hello, little fella. Oh, look at that. Will you look at that? Look, he's got your little nose there, Mary, and he got your little chin. There's a lot of you in there, I think, yeah.
What do you mean, what rabbit? The one I've been telling you about. Muscles up to the big guy behind the bar. That rabbit.
Okay, so where's the king of the Jews?
Just want to know.
Listen, asshole. 7 days and 7 nights in the back of some crummy, stinking cab, coming all the way from the lower Middle East side. So don't you play funny with me. You dig?
Out the back. Out the back.
Wise guys.
Okay, look, this here's some gold. It's no big deal. It's just a bit of gold for the kid, you know?
Oh, thanks. We appreciate it. It's nice.
Yeah, this is like some Franken something. He uses the bath salts.
Sweetie, in the
Hey, I thought the kid might like some lamb.
What's going on here? And what's his cue for?
It's for the king of the Jews.
You mean Bernard Delfont is here?
What's with this place tonight? We got the whole world and his ass through here. I mean... Yeah, they're out the back.
Hello, Mary. I'm your guardian angel, Joseph. This day, unto you both, hath been born the Son of God, and he shall be called Wonderful, Marvelous. The everlasting light.
Yeah. Well, we were thinking of Zep or Scooter.
H. Christ.
Lose the H, Mary. That'll be fine.
This is Police Commissioner Herod. You're all surrounded. We know you've got a firstborn in there. Send him out with his hands above his head. No harm will come unto him.
Oh my God, Joseph, what are we gonna do? We're all gonna die.
Mary, these hands, they're a cut.
Don't move, Joseph. Take these keys. There's a full donkey parked out the back. Take your family and get out. Good luck. Have one of these, Gary. Yeah.
You just made my day.
Kill the lights. All the lights. Get moving. We'll cover you.
Perks of the job.
This truly was the son of...
Holy night.
Well, that's nearly the end for us. For you, I'm afraid it's only just beginning. But if you've enjoyed watching the show half as much as we've enjoyed making it, then, well, I'm sorry you had such a lousy time. So, Mel, what are you doing for Christmas?
I shall have my usual Christmas day,
Yeah.
actually, Griff. Yeah, I'll get up about 11 o'clock, couple of gin and tonics at home, you know, then I'll nip off to the boozer as soon as it opens. 8 or 9 pints there, I should imagine, watching the show. Very good strip on a Christmas day. Comes on just wearing a sprig of holly. Very good finale, too. She pours brandy over her head and then sets fire to herself. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. I'll probably get completely and utterly rat-arsed and then, I shall dip home for a couple of hours kip. And then back into the boozer as soon as it opens again, you know, and get totally and utterly smashed, probably throw up on the way home and have a terrible hangover the next morning.
That's your Christmas day.
That's my Christmas day.
We only do it for the kids, don't we?
Smith and Jones have gone again. Wasn't it amusing what they did just then? They made us chuckle, they made us laugh. When they drowned their toy giraffe, they got us by our funny bones. Those comic pranksters, Smith and Jones. They did their skits with such aplomb. Where do they get their ideas from? The tinsel stored beneath the bed. The little Christmas fairy's gonna drop down dead. The tree is in the garden on the compost heap. The robin's going cheep, cheep, cheep. If you just joined us, you've missed the show. Where were you half an hour ago? It's a shame you missed Madonna and the Rolling Stones.